Hello and welcome back to my channel here at It TV. Ever felt like your grocery bill is bulking up while your bags are slimming down? This isn't about your fitness regime, but a sly move known as shrinkflation. Shrinkflation, a sneaky tactic used by manufacturers to subtly reduce product size while keeping prices steady or even increasing them. It's a bit of a magic trick manufacturers execute, causing their products to gradually vanish whilst the price tag remains constant or occasionally even escalates. 2. The balancing act. Companies employ shrinkflation to navigate rising production costs without hiking prices up front. This is not manufacturers being mischievous. It's a tightrope walk businesses resort to with growing production expenses. While increasing prices might repel customers, they choose to shrink the size or quantity of their products. 3. The consumer's end. Shrinkflation hits consumers by offering less product for the same price, often without them realizing it. It's like receiving less value for your money, but without the noticeable uproar of a price hike. Shrinkflation is a silent, crafty operator in the market. It's a game with ever-evolving rules, leaving us, the consumers, frequently in the dark. So, are you geared up to uncover which items in your grocery haul might be shrinking right under your nose? Now that you're familiar with the concept of shrinkflation, let's delve into the everyday items that have fallen prey to this phenomenon. It's a crafty tactic, one that is often hidden in plain sight, but once you know what to look for, you'll begin to notice it everywhere. First up, we have our beloved chocolate bars. Have you ever unwrapped a chocolate bar and thought, wasn't this bigger the last time I had it? Well, you're not mistaken. These sweet treats have been gradually decreasing in size, but their prices, they've stayed the same. Next on our list is toilet paper. It's a household essential, and yet it's not immune to shrinkflation. You may have noticed fewer sheets per roll than there used to be, yet the price tag hasn't budged an inch. Let's move on to breakfast, shall we? Cereal boxes are a classic example of shrinkflation. The boxes look the same size, but if you look closer, you'll find there's less cereal inside than there used to be. The price, however, remains the same. The fourth offender on our list is coffee. The packaging might look the same size, but if you check the weight, it's often less than it used to be. Yet again, the price hasn't changed, leaving you with less morning fuel for your buck. Ice cream is next on our list. We all love a good scoop of this delightful dessert, but have you noticed the tubs getting smaller? The price, however, hasn't melted down with the size. Finally, we come to canned goods. The cans may look the same size, but often there's less product inside, replaced with more water or sauce. And yes, you guessed it, the price remains the same, so there you have it. 6 common items that you might have not realized are shrinking. It's a sneaky way for companies to increase profits without raising prices. But now that you're in the know, you can make more informed decisions about your purchases. You might be wondering, so what? A few grams here, a few milliliters there, how much difference can it really make? Well, let's dive into that. Imagine taking a pinch of salt from a salt shaker, not much of a difference, right? But what if you do it every day for a year? Over time, that small amount can become a heap. That's exactly what happens with shrinkflation. These tiny changes, bit by bit, add up and create a significant impact on your wallet. It's a subtle form of inflation, almost imperceptible at first, but it contributes to the rising cost of living, especially for those on tight budgets. It's like a silent thief nibbling away at your hard-earned money, making your everyday essentials costlier without you even realizing it. So next time you're out grocery shopping, take a closer look at what you're getting for your money. You might be surprised at how shrinkflation is changing your shopping experience. Everyone down below in the comments, tell me something you have noticed that has gone up in price but have gone down in size or amount.